And once again, folks, I am Don Mantare, and I'm welcoming you once again onto Going Full Otaku. With me, as always, is Josh the Goat Lord. The lovely Miss Jen.
Hello.
We also have Tim Ego Boost.
Yo, get the fuck out of
Can
here.
you give him back his hat?
Mikey Wabi-kun.
Taking hobby slag.
Oh my gosh.
Hobby Senpai.
Fucking Mikey. Hi.
And of course, we also have Master Chef, who unfortunately is not making us dinner tonight.
Nope. I'm fun with that. Teach you to salt my cooking.
We never insulted your cooking. We just said it needed a little bit more salt.
Which is proper.
Insulting.
Alright. Usually we would go straight into something, but Wabi-kun over there has something he wants to say.
Okay. Hey guys, I just wanted to say something. Alright, so this is more like towards like real life, not really what we go over. But get out of here, Tim. But okay, so
No, that sounds like real life.
That sounds like real life.
That does sound like real life.
But what I actually want to talk about is like how police handle stuff like in the world. Like we have seen what happened in Ferguson. We've like seen that how we talked about last week about the cosplayer getting shot by the police 7 times in the back. And a little while ago, like maybe Monday or Tuesday, here in Colorado, one of the universities had a big party and it ended up turning into a riot. And police handled it very, let's say,
Poorly?
properly.
No, this one, they had it actually properly.
Oh, okay.
They never threw tear gas, never like threatened the teenagers with guns. Like none of that ever happened. They seriously said keep it down, and even when kids were running at them with police signs.
You
all
mean
they
with
did
stop
was
signs?
Stop signs, street signs, whatever. Anything they could find actually. They simply just restrained them and then walked away and then came back, asked them if they were done like a good little child, and they let them on their merry way. And that's how police should handle shit in America instead of just being like, oh, let's shoot everyone because it's helpful.
Like a good little child.
Zip ties.
Good little child.
Zip ties. No need for handcuffs anymore, people.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of zip ties, trust me.
Yeah, we all know. Not the zip ties.
That's because you carry a knife with you at all times.
What if they search
We're
you?
smoking
They
hookahs.
never do. If you're female, they don't. I can tell you that much.
Thank you.
Josh remembers that one time.
That's up to the idiot.
Sexual harassment.
Well, see, that's when they call in the female cops.
No.
And I don't know about you guys, but I don't mind being molested.
Oh, God.
I still
Poor Malcolm.
I don't mind getting, touched all over my place. My
sure
body
you
is
don't.
very free. Just, don't cut
Mikey.
the balls too hard.
I have a feeling would just like smack the shit out of the cop, but I don't know. I think Ray would just like.
I would enjoy it.
I
Actually.
think
I
Ray
would
would
make it
just
big.
like take everything off and hand it to the cop.
But like, you want to strip search me? Okay, here, let me help you. I turn to somebody, be like, someone play me some music. I gotta get in the mood.
I think you just gave Mickey an aneurysm.
I can helicopter my way away.
Gross.
Just take off my clothes and be like, you'll never catch me, robbers or coppers, and then.
Robbers, coppers, same difference, right?
Yeah, same difference.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, but Wabi-kun does bring up a point. We've been hearing a lot of stuff of cops going around doing bad things. If there are any cops listening, chill.
Sometimes
chill,
though,
good
people
job.
do believe. Some people do deserve that though.
Oh yeah, there are some people who I will admit there's, it's better to take a nightstick to their ass.
Tim.
Like
What?
Tim.
Like you can boost over there.
What?
You deserve
Hi,
a knife
Tim.
stick to the ass.
you become belligerent.
Whoa, everybody's angry.
Now our buddy Caboose, who unfortunately is no longer with us, may rest in Las Vegas, where he's perfectly living happily.
I still think we should have let those badgers take him.
I know. With the pool, the motherfucker has a pool. What do we get over here? We got a lake. Filled with nasty, dirty, probably filled with dead people.
Hey,
It is.
We've had good
Most of the
parties there, though.
True, very true.
As long as you don't fall in, you're good.
So anyhow.
Or get pushed in.
Alright, so anyway.
Let's
Is-
go
is-
back up for a second. Talk about how Javi spilt my amp.
I told him to move it.
Oh my
It
God.
was fine
Quit
where it
bitching.
was.
Off topic.
No, let them bitch.
Gentlemen, Javi, if you guys are gonna bitch, I need that then.
We're gonna lead a lot of that.
It's Mikey's fault.
It was
Wabi
his
Kun,
fault.
anything else you want to bring up with the police? Or?
Javi will be like half an amp next time he gets one. Yeah, you have to.
I don't think he's ever gonna get one then. That'll be his way of not paying you back.
This is not around you anyway.
No, when he buys one, I'll just be like, oh, Javi has an amp and like fly over.
All right.
It's like jokes on you.
All right.
Drink,
We're gonna go ahead and go to Goat Lord right now for a little bit of Monster Hunter 4 announcements.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. They're putting Samus and Zero Suit Samus costumes in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and they are also, I don't know if it's a heavy bow gun or a light bow gun, but it's
It does look like a heavy bow gun, but it looks different.
yeah, I think it's a heavy bow gun, but it's shaped after her blaster. It's fucking awesome.
Kind of wish that they had you would be able to actually use the.
I think
From
that
there,
is,
which
I
is
think
all
that's the
good.
light bow gun version, because I think the heavy bow gun version is the one that's huge, but then the light bow gun version is the one that just covers your whole arm.
Well, actually, in the trailer, it doesn't show her using it. I mean, it shows her rolling around with it. It shows it on her hand, but in every other scene, she's using. Let me see if I can get this trailer to play. She's using the bow gun.
It looks amazing, though. I mean, the fact that they're actually implementing more costumes other than the Link costume into
That's
this
so good.
is just amazing. I really hope this means that they're going to give us the Fire Emblem costumes for Chrom and Lucina, because you get the bow and arrow with that and the sword and shield.
I gotta admit, I was a long time ago. I was looking up the costumes to see because I hadn't downloaded any of the stuff, and I saw that there was like the Attack on Titan stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I go to Goat Lord here, and he's like, oh yeah, we didn't get that.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of costumes that we didn't get. Like the longsword that we get to Nibra was supposed to be Tetsaiga from Inuyasha, but they had to reskin it and
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
I'm actually kind of glad they didn't make it.
But actually, if you look at the heavy bow gun that she's using, that's based on her blaster. It actually, it looks like, well, it looks huge, but it looks like it has different attacks for it.
That's probably the different ammo.
Yeah.
It'll probably change depending on the different ammo.
Oh, it's probably gonna do like Prime. How Prime did that.
It probably will. It looks amazing regardless.
Yeah, so we're all still waiting. What's the release date for this?
There is no official set release date for this, but for now the placeholder is March.
Because it does say
Capcom
early
Unity,
2015,
Monday.
so hopefully that comes in soon.
And Dragon Age comes out in November.
So we're thinking late March.
Alright. Now speaking of games, are there any games besides Dragon Age that we're looking forward to coming out? Or that are out right now that we want to get?
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because I already have Smash Bros.
Ego Boost?
I just want the new 3DS with the C stick. I think that thing's kind of cool.
I kind of admit I don't
We're
like
not gonna
that.
get
I don't
that.
like that.
You have to get it though. All games, as soon as it comes out, are only compatible with that 3DS from then on.
You're bullshitting me.
No, it says it.
Did it have to be so high up there though? Couldn't they make it like a little bit lower?
do that. I don't think they will.
It is odd. I think they should have put it. They should have formatted it after the GameCube controller and put the C stick below the buttons instead of above it. Kind of makes it a little bit of a pain in the ass. But judging from the position, that means while you're playing games like Smash Bros, you could easily go from doing your side smash to going back to just basic attacks again. That's pretty much the only
Well,
advantage
the whole
I see
point
from
is
it.
that they're setting it up to be the Nintendo Pro controller.
Yeah.
That's how their Pro controllers are set up.
Yeah.
And the Wii U pad and everything else.
Yeah, I'm used to Nintendo products and
I
pretty much
just
everything.
I
having
just kind of
a
think that the C stick is gonna cause a problem because it is above the buttons. So when you go over, chances are good. Like some people, like they got heavy hands. I got heavy hands. They'll just drop and accidentally hit a button, and then whatever you were trying to do gets canceled out.
Nope. And I thought that I was gonna have the same problem.
Continue sexual patterns.
When I started playing the
I think I was
Wii
in
U,
as a kind of good podcast.
it actually feels very comfortable when you get used to it, and it's just one of those things. Like,
needed to show you.
Here.
I was talking about it
Oh no, Master Chef is trying to look something up.
no.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
not.
He brought me
This
the.
is how it's gonna feel when you do that, and it's
Oh.
actually not as inconvenient as you think.
You're definitely going to have to get used
Yeah.
to it.
Well,
but-
from what I saw, it's not
Oh my
like
God.
it's above the
It's
buttons, but it's
little-
actually
it's
two.
a little
It's right
button,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, even at that, it's going to be the same sort of placement thing, and you just have to get used to it. And in all honesty, think about this: when I first started playing Monster Hunter, the camera angling, just reaching over to move it
Yeah.
on the touchscreen, horrible, horrible thing. You get used to it so fast that you
Yeah,
don't even
I
realize
did kind of
Yeah,
admit that
you
was a
don't
fast
even
learning
realize it.
experience.
Well, the Wii U controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Pro controller is the same way. So I mean, like this is a tested version, and it is a format that works.
Oh,
Now, what pisses me off is that they just confirmed that the fact of the matter is the adapter for the GameCube controllers. It will only work for Smash Bros. It will not work for any other games. It will not work for the eShop stuff that needs the classic controllers. Does not work for anything. It will only work for Smash.
I've heard that
They
some
might
people.
make a patch for that though.
They might.
I've heard that some people are actually using GameCube controllers on the new Smash Bros. On the 3DS.
No. No, that's not possible. There's no port for it.
From what I saw, some people they actually did make a way to actually do that.
I have no idea. I'm pretty
It's not
sure it's a
really
hoax,
important.
but
Yeah. All right, so Good Lord already said that he's looking for Pokemon Omega and Alpha or whatever the hell.
Best story of the whole series.
Eagle Boost is looking forward to. What are you looking forward to again, Eagle Boost? What games?
Just the DS, really.
Okay, so
And
no other
like
games.
Smash Bros on the Wii U, I guess. Like I don't play games very often.
Okay.
I'm still looking forward to my NES 3DS that's coming out
That,
Friday. Yeah.
that's gonna get stolen immediately.
I am
I'm just
also-
I'm just saying that right now.
I'm also hoping that they finally come out with a special edition of fucking Monster Hunter 3DS, which we have been screwed out of like 4 different ones. The Gormagala one,
At
the
least we're
Golden
getting
Rajang
this
one.
special
Dude, it's got
edition
killed, dude,
bundle
and
for-
fucking
Yes,
Mark.
I am extremely excited for the special edition bundle. I'm definitely getting that shit.
Yep.
Have you seen it yet?
Wabikun?
Yes.
What's the question?
See, this is why you need to pay
Games.
attention.
Games,
Games or
like,
consoles that you're looking forward to in the future, within the next year or so, time-wise.
I want Octavision to make perfect VRs, and I'll be happy.
Still waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3.
No,
Or
Wabi
Oculus, that's it.
Well, Facebook bought Oculus, so
Yeah, that means the developers should go faster since they have more money now.
are you sure?
I hope so. I want them completed already, so I can just be in Sword Art Online and like stay there forever.
So what if they don't make a game based on Sword Art Online?
Oh
Then
boy, they're gonna make
Fucking
Farmville.
everyone's gotta die.
Oh crap! You could be pulling those weeds yourself.
Farm Moon. I mean Harvest. What? Farm.
What?
Yeah, but
Harvestville.
since it's being made by Facebook, it's gonna get all the Facebook games, Mikey.
Well, it's also gonna get other games too. Watch.
Are you
yeah,
sure?
you could
Very
dodge
much looking
bullets.
at like a Call of Duty type of game. Since the armies are using it to train anyways.
You could dodge bullets.
Avi Senpai?
I'm still waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't talk to me.
How long has it been since
I'm
Kingdom Hearts 3
still-
was announced?
Forever.
2007.
I'm
Did,
still.
they give a date?
They
I have
did
no
the same
idea.
thing with Twilight
And the next
Princess, though,
fucking
so-
It's in
Assassin's
development.
Creed is gonna be in Egypt.
These two.
Which one?
There's
like
only
3
two.
of them.
Yeah, there's only 2 that are announced right now.
Not those, not Rogue, and not those next 2.
Stop.
But in like the
What the fuck's
what was it?
Mikey?
The Black Flag. There's
Really?
something in the
You
end.
have
If
to
you,
give
if
him
you bring it
broken
around like
ass?
all the terminals or whatever, you can see like the next game, and it has pyramids and shit.
Really?
Yeah. Braun was showing us the other day.
The only one that I know is one of Assassin's Creed Unity.
Well, Unity and Rogue.
Rogue.
And actually, I'm actually looking forward to
Rogue
the
is
Assassin's
where
Creed
you're
games.
temple.
I always like them. Especially now that we don't have Desmond, and they can go so many more places.
Have you seen how like the customization is in Unity? It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna make a team full of Tims. Just a bunch of ego boosters.
It's a great team.
Assassin's Creed.
And then just
sucks,
make
it's
sure they
too
fail
easy.
every mission.
You can complete the whole game within 3 hours.
Well, that's any game now. So,
Nah.
and that's probably on like normal mode.
It takes me at least a clean 5 hours for Pokemon.
That's because it's Pokemon. You gotta catch them all.
Nobody ever does. No,
I
you
caught
do,
'em
all
all.
you get is a piece of paper. A piece of virtual paper.
A piece of virtual paper. Really?
Yeah. That's all they've ever given you is a certificate.
Yep.
And you can't even
As someone
print it
who
out or
has
anything?
beaten Yellow, I will give you. I will tell you that, and you could print it out on the Game Boy printer if you had one. Man, I just dated myself.
What?
All that work for nothing but a piece of paper.
Stop.
I'm sorry, guys.
Mortal Kombat X is coming out.
What was?
Duh.
Them kids. Mortal Kombat X.
Oh yeah.
We have Mortal Kombat 10.
Are we all ready for that one?
The best.
Oh my gosh, Mikey should.
I'm actually looking forward to the new Dragon Ball Z game coming out.
Xenoverse?
Yes,
Those look interesting.
it does. So,
Oh my god, Dr. Mario, bitch ass. Sorry.
we're sorry, folks, but right now, Javi Senpai is currently trying to climb the ranks in Smash.
Empty with some water.
And Lord's trying to empty the hookah for us.
Fool.
Alright, but for you, those of you who don't know, just recently, Alien Isolation came out.
Yeah, they are putting it on every YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Including
and it's-
ours.
And
so
the
join them.
reviews are good.
Yeah, most of them except for IGN, but IGN's being a bunch of little bitches. So
I think that's because the company didn't pay him enough.
probably not.
But pretty much all the reviews
got the
from
Star
users and
Wars.
people who bought the game, they're saying, yeah, the game's pretty scary.
Yeah, that's because you can't really fight back. You have to outsmart them. To
I
fight back.
was actually watching the live stream of it last night, and there were points where I was jumping along with them. Though then again, there was a point where they got stuck in this one level and had to keep redoing it over and over and over again. And no, they were playing on the hardest difficulty, so if they were even sticking out a little or weren't fast enough, they were caught.
Yeah.
Though one of the guys did try to, you get a cattle prod in the game, and they decided to try and use it against the alien, but the alien does not have any nerves, people. Do not use the cattle prod on the alien. It will not work.
He does not like it.
Nope, it'll just piss it off.
It'll just piss it off, and you'll end up as lunch. You do get a gun in the game, but I don't think that works. That's probably used to scare it off, because I didn't see them using it last night, and I think they only had a total of like 6 bullets.
That's probably why they didn't use it.
It's probably used for environmental reasons. Like if there's something that can blow up.
Throughout the entire game, you actually come across survivors, but the game specifically tells you during loading times, don't talk to any of the survivors, because you don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. And they have weapons, and they create a lot of noise. So any noise, and the alien comes and checks it out. Fortunately for this one guy, I didn't get to see what the alien did to him. Would have been glorious though. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting that game. Unfortunately, I don't think it's for. I'm trying to remember if it's for 360.
I think it is.
I'll look it up later. But yeah, I'll be getting that. Any of you guys interested in getting that?
Nope. Is it co-op? I'll play with you.
Unfortunately, no. But I'm willing to put you in a dark room with it.
Sure.
I'll set up a little thing in my single closet.
Oh.
And we'll put you in there. Be like, okay now, Josh. The entire world is seeing this. You can't come out until you beat the game. And every once in a while we'll send something. We'll pull down a rope that sends you like hot pockets or something.
What if he has to like pee?
Shit bucket.
Okay.
We'll get him a shit bucket. Just cut a little hole out underneath his chair.
Yep, a chamber pot, I'm down.
Just set yourself up and go.
I wish I had one of those for my house, just,
Well, here's the problem. You don't have internet, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that is true.
You don't need that.
Beach. Do a beach.
So you actually lost to him? Not lose to
Alright.
him at all.
Now,
Let's play this.
on to the next subject. Just recently, me and Wabi-kun, with a couple of our friends, went out to see Annabelle.
Nope. I'm leaving. Done.
I don't know why Master Chef is complaining. He works at the movie theaters.
Oh yeah, sure. That's why I don't want to play. Sure.
What? Don't you get free tickets to go see any movie?
Let's put it this way: dealing with the people, especially for rated R movies, rated R horror movies, is not worth anything. You can pay me 3 times the amount of money that I make right now, and I would still not do it.
So you...
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We're going to let Master Chef here rant for a little bit.
So here's what the problem is. The National Movie Association states that anyone under the age of 17 has to have a parent or legal guardian come with you. Now
your brother, not your sister, not your brother's friend, not
Not
your
a stranger off the street.
not your mother calling in saying you can go.
Which I will admit, a while back, me and Loco took Wabi-kun out to go see the Predators. Unfortunately, he was like 16 at the time, and we thought the rule was he had to have at least an adult supervisor.
Nope.
Turns out that's not the truth. Even though I was his brother, we were not able. I wasted like $36 on getting the tickets altogether.
They should have refunded it. They could have.
No, the manager came out and was a bitch to me.
Yeah.
And he claimed like, "Oh no, we can't do that. You either have to send him to Barnes and Noble and have another adult or something like that," because we were bitching so hard about it. I'm like, he's 16. He's seen worse on television.
I had a person
Skinamax,
that was
motherfuckers.
gonna be 17 in 3 days. My son turned away.
Go.
But yeah, no, that's the thing. And if you are older than 17 and you look younger than 30, you need to have your goddamn ID on you.
Which, funny story about going to see Annabelle. Okay, so it's
no wait. This is the
okay.
other
Hold
thing.
on.
You need to have your ID, not your college ID, not your school ID, not your
Okay, hold on. Now,
not your credit card that has.
there
your
were
face
5
on
of us that went. It was me, Wabi-kun, Burnout, aka Birdman, aka Robin, Little Loco, and our friend DJ. DJ and Loco go ahead of us. Then goes Robin, me, Wabi-kun. The lady completely skips over Robin for a second and tells all of us that we need our IDs. Well, me and Wabi-kun already have our IDs out because, you know, we heard them yelling at little kids.
They haven't even found, like, seen my ID yet either.
Yeah, and they looked at me and Wabi-kun and were like, "Oh no, you guys are good." Turns to Robin and is like, "Sir, I need to see your ID."
Sounds right.
I even asked
And there is Robin, because he thought that the lady was talking to him. He's about to put his wallet away and he looks up. What? So like, he's got to fumble with his wallet. He's got to try and pull out his ID because they want it out. He's like, "God damn it, that's just fucking bullshit." Like, don't I look over 21? She goes, "No, sir, you look below the age of 18.
It's okay. I still get carded there, and I work there. I ain't no 24.
Well, as we're walking away, Robin's kind of put his head down and he's still bitching. He's like, "God damn it, I don't even get an ID at the bar anymore."
I still get.
It's because he goes there often enough.
Yeah, probably true.
But no. So that's the thing. So and I know I showed you guys that when you got there.
Mhm.
I had 15 refund slips that I had to fill out for ticket returns. Each one of them at least 4 tickets because little parents buy their kids.
Buy the kids tickets and they send them out, and then they forget about the rule.
No, they don't forget about the rule. They bitch and complain and they call in about the rule. Or they leave. Okay, and then here's the other thing. If you do that, you need to stay there for the movie. Because there's nothing worse than us seeing you leave and having to go in there and kick out your kids. Because we're going to get bitched about that
Oh, here's
at the same time.
another quick story. I think back in the...
Oh, and don't send your kids out to go get your goddamn snacks either. Because that is a fucking nightmare. Because then we know you have the ticket, but we don't know who you are or where you're in there. So then we have to go try to find your parents just to get you back in.
Oh, here's another funny story before we get into Annabelle. Me and my 2 buddies, we were wanting to go see this movie. We had no idea what it was about, but it was rated R, so we didn't give a fuck at the time. We were like, there's bound to be tits and a lot of blood and action, right? No, it was about this love story about this one porno lady who moves in next door to like this college student. And they kind of, have a relationship until he finds out she's a porno star. And like he finds out, tries to act completely different around her. She hates that and she moves back to the porn industry. I forgot what the movie was called. Wasn't that good. But we ended up
I'm
going.
pretty sure this is just a porn, Ray, that you watched.
No. This was over by the mall in Salinas.
This is
That movie theater never showed a great porn.
Oh, just a porn.
Just rated R, nothing above that. So we're walking in and the ticket guy goes, "Okay, well you need to have at least an adult with you." Everybody said, his dad was standing there right next to us, and we were like, "Hey, can you cover for us? Like, can you just pretend to be all our father?" He goes, "I'm sorry, but you see my son who's like 6 foot and like 500 pounds, an Asian." And I look at you two, and we got one white boy and one Mexican-looking kid. And I'm Filipino. He's like, "There's no way they're going to believe you're all my kids." And we were like, here's the money, just go pay for our tickets, say you're getting it for your buddies. And then you can leave, you can go to the bar. He's like, oh, that's easier. He goes, gets the ticket, gives it to us, and we walk in and we pay for it. So yeah, that's how we got past it. But then again, nobody asked for our IDs in the middle of the thing.
No,
So
I know. And we've had that too, where we had one guy that they actually paid to go buy them tickets. There was like 12 kids, and they were just like,
please tell
"Nope,
me,
you're done."
please tell me they didn't do it in front of you guys.
Oh, they
'Cause
did.
then they're fucking idiots.
Because kids don't think we're smart. First off, nobody thinks we're smart. No one thinks we noticed it.
I don't
you're
know.
just smart.
Some of those people.
Oh, yeah, some of them. For the most part, there's a reason why they put me on program.
Oh, but we do owe Master Chef here big thanks because unfortunately we weren't all going to be able to make it in as a group.
Because I
So
told you guys to pre-order the tickets.
I did pre-order the tickets. I pre-ordered 3 of them.
For 3. How
Yeah,
many
4
people
3.
did we have?
And then the plan was for local to buy DJ's ticket while we were there.
Yep.
We didn't know that the entire freaking thing was going to sell out.
Bought 3.
It's okay. Your movie just about sold out.
So we got there.
At at 8:15. The
So-
reason why we were able to get you guys in there is because I had to fill out 8 different refund slips for it.
Which we thank you for all your hard work.
That was bad. We had 3 box office people, and each of them had 15. Our managers were like, "Don't even worry about it. We'll get them done for you."
Yeah.
I literally did not leave until like 3 hours later than I was supposed to.
Yeah, we walked out of the movie and you were still there. We
Yeah.
saw you clean up like the food stands
Yep.
and everything.
Yep.
We kind of wanted to go. We wanted to kind of walk back in and be like, "Hey, you got any free food that we can take with us? We'll take some old stale popcorn." All right, but the movie Annabelle. Wabakun?
Did you even watch The Conjuring?
It was.
Yes, we did, and I did not. I'll admit right now, I did not like The Conjuring.
There was 3 good jump scares in this movie, and the demon had every basic element it needed. He was
Don't
dark,
fucking ruin it for
he
me,
was
bitch.
big, and he roared. And each time, like, you can predict everything
Yeah,
in the movie. I'm
sorry
not
about
gonna
this
lie.
with spoilers. There's a demon in this that you actually get to see.
But anyways, no matter how many times you know what's gonna happen, no matter how many times, you just know what's gonna fucking happen, and like they still do it, and you might still get scared. Ray had to close his eyes during an elevator scene, where it closes, and he was like, "Oh, okay."
I know where
and
this
it
is going.
opens again on the same floor. He's
And I'm like,
"Oh."
okay, something's gonna jump out. Then it closes again. I'm like, nope, this is too much tension for me. I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
You know what?
Poor Ben. Oh my god.
You know what does me every time? Every time I watch anything, and like all of a sudden, the next thing you know,
What,
you're in the
Mikey?
kitchen and there's a chef with the deli slicer. I'm just like, nope, walking out of the room because you know what's gonna happen. Someone's finger is getting lobbed off, and you're just like, nope.
Okay, so what is the story of Annabelle? Well, if you watch The Conjuring, Annabelle's the name of the possessed doll that you see in the movie. It starts off with their beginning. It starts off with this nice, lovely, innocent white couple. Because, of course, you can't have a scary movie without dumb white people. No offense, Josh.
What about that black guy that always dies?
No
right
offense,
after
Jax.
that? Once again, what about that black guy that dies at the beginning?
I
The
will
first
admit
one
this
to
movie
die.
did not have a black guy that died in it. It had a black woman. So, you know,
But you.
fight the power.
Still first one to die.
No, she was the only one to die, okay? Hold on. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. She was the 5th one to die in this movie.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't the first to go.
Breaking stereotypes everywhere.
Breaking
man.
stereotypes everywhere. The movie industry is.
Very fucked up.
Well, that's the problem right there. Yeah, follow tried and true.
But the story opens up on. It starts in a church, which is always a bad sign. Because anytime there's a church scene or we're driving by a church, me and Wabakun, our skin gets a little bit darker. See, I drove by a church today. See? Nice and tan.
You killed Jen.
But it's about this couple. They're having a baby. She's like ready to go. She's ready to pop. You know, belly button's all out to here in Amsterdam. Big old belly. And they're talking to their neighbors about, you know, whether or not it's a boy or girl. And, you know, they're driving along with their neighbors, and their neighbor's daughter, who was like 20 in this, has run off to be with the hippies.
She's smart.
That's what they assumed.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they assume, that she ran off to be with the hippies. Well, it turns into later that night, and the white couple's asleep. The neighbors across the next door are asleep, but they hear a noise and they turn on their lights. Well, the dad in the other house, being the smart one, grabs a belt and goes to check what the noise is.
A belt?
Or not a belt, a bat. He grabs a bat.
Oh, okay, I was like, yeah, I don't think the belt's gonna do anything to anything.
I don't know. If I saw a belt and
Actually-
someone just whipped that thing, you know,
Yeah.
Vietnam flashbacks over here.
You might
That's
already
what
see
scared me
that.
straight. My dad was like, "You're too old for spanking.
Yeah,
you
like
get the belt now, and you're."
Oh,
like,
I got the belt. I got the belt no matter how old I was.
Boy.
Nope. It ain't what damage a belt can do, man.
Nobody knows how much damage a belt can do. But so what ends up happening? It's very quiet. You don't hear anything. And Dad gets up, grabs a belt. He walks away. The wife is sitting there in the bed. Now this is the neighbor's house. It's sitting there in the bed. She's not reaching for the phone. She's not trying to call anybody or call for help. She's making no noise whatsoever. Music hits. Blood flashes across the window, and you see this crazy old Charlie Manson motherfucker crawl across the bed, slash the mother's throat, and turn the lights off. And then, of course, that's the time that the woman next door decides to scream.
What the fuck? Did you just say Charlie Manson?
Dude had a beard, fucking...
How is it that's all you heard?
Yeah, I think that's all he heard, because he's not
Charles
paying
Manson?
attention.
I heard all of it. It just didn't make any sense. Charles Manson has nothing to do with any of that.
Or Charles, Charlie, or whatever the fucking name that is for that cult leader who led all those killings.
Charles Manson.
There we go.
He's not a fucking
Here's my
he just
question.
convinced 2 girls to kill.
No, he convinced... He had a
Other
cult.
people.
He had a cult.
Charles Manson did not have a fucking cult.
Yes, he did. Look it up.
You look it
Yeah.
up.
You
he
look
did.
at...
Following.
Yes.
He had a
did.
following of people who would worship him like he was Jesus.
Yeah.
Why?
My question is, how did you know
I don't...
that?
Dude, drugs were rampant in the 60s. What the fuck do you expect?
No, this is what I want to know.
He's found
How
out
did he
so-
know that, but he didn't know who the hell Rod Stewart was?
Because I have a good taste in music, James. That's why.
Rod Stewart was music. For a long time, he was.
I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna smack myself.
Anyway, the neighbor next door screams. The wife wakes up and she's like, I heard a scream next door. The husband gets up. He's like, I'm gonna go across the street and check.
You gonna tell me the whole damn movie?
Yes, I'm gonna spoil it for you, Javi
No,
Senpai, because
fuck
you're not
that.
gonna be here for all this.
I don't care. You're not spoiling this movie. For
I already
me
said
while I'm
spoiler
here.
alert. You've been warned.
No.
You could go outside for a while.
Javi, do you
You're
want
not even
headphones?
listening to half of it.
Huh?
You're too busy
Javi, do you
playing.
want headphones?
Fuck in. Hey, shut up.
I said spoiler alert.
No.
All right, I offered him headphones.
We
Continue.
offered him headphones. We told him spoiler alert. He has a chance to get up and go away.
Bobby just screamed.
I will put my foot so far down your throat, I will rip out your voice box with my nails.
Shut up.
Javi, I will beat you so much
Shut up.
you should look like you're being hunted by Gargamel.
You always go
Anyway,
straight to
so husband goes in.
I can
She
be
gets
dinner.
worried. She walks across and starts calling his name. Yes, I'm gonna spoil this whole movie for you.
Why?
There is, you don't have a choice right now. We
Javi,
have-
last chance for headphones.
Last chance for.
Let me say that at least. No, fuck that. I'm gonna. Fuck you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the group beach.
The group beach.
It's okay. Like I said, you can always go Sweeney Todd on it, and then that's dinner.
Nah, I'm not in the mood for Mexican. Too spicy.
Yes.
So spice.
Well, if you could change his Mexicanality to Indianality, then, you know, go for it. I'm down for
I
that.
can change it to Philippine.
So
Stay-
has anybody
stay-
been wanting to go to
stay
haunted
spicy, but with
houses
that
this
Asian
year?
scene.
Wait, say that again?
Anybody want to go to haunted houses this year?
Why? When we could just go check out the steel mill and everything.
Why when I can just not?
13 floors! That's what it was! That's what I was talking about earlier.
Anyway, back to the movie. So, she's calling the husband. It's all very moody and all that.
Damn
Husband
it,
walks out covered in blood. Tells her to go make a phone call. She runs back in the house. She makes the phone call. And she starts running back towards the bedroom. As the camera kind of follows her into the bedroom, it stays on where the baby's room is. And earlier in the day, her husband had kind of insulted her. And he got the doll for her. This is where the doll shows up. It was a gift to her for the baby's room. I don't know why he would get such a creepy doll. Apparently it was part of a set and that she had been missing. And you just kind of see some crazy nappy hair, dressed in white woman walk across the door holding the doll. Kind of like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Just kind of cooing at it. She walks in the bedroom and the woman whispers, I like your dolls. Yeah.
I mean, like,
I like your dolls.
You know, dolls are my worst fear, and I want to watch this movie. Fuck.
What?
All the American girls.
Yeah. The wife turns around and, like, you know, instantly goes, whatever you want, just take it and
Javi,
leave.
smoke it or pass it.
I'm fighting.
He's sucking on that glue.
If you break that, we break
drop
you. And then that's when the crazy Charlie Manson guy pops out and like stabs her in her belly. Husband runs in, beats the shit out of the guy. Then the crazy white bitch comes in, jumps on him, and he's throwing the crazy bitch against the wall and he's banging her head against it. Husband grabs like a trophy, or not the husband, the other man grabs like some kind of trophy or something and starts beating him over the head with it. Police come in, they shoot the guy. The woman locks herself in the baby's room with the doll, commits suicide, and apparently draws a symbol on the wall.
Christ's symbol.
Yes. No, not Christ's symbol. Cut to in the hospital. She's fine. She's good. Baby's okay, you know, not to be too much stressed out. They go back to the house where, you know, whoever they hired cleaned up like the entire crime scene. And there's the doll sitting on a chair, looking all innocent and creepy. And the wife turns to him and goes, "We need to get rid of that doll. She was holding it when she killed herself." Husband's like, "Okay, can do. We'll do this." So weird shit starts happening around the house after he tosses it. A fire breaks out. And then, unfortunately, they do have to move due to all the craziness that had happened. But the baby survives and is born. Give it a baby.
Possessed little baby.
No, not a possessed little baby. Innocent little baby. So they move into a high-rise. The last of the boxes come in. They find out that the crazy woman was the neighbor's daughter, and they sacrificed and bullshit like that. They finally get all their boxes. They're going through the last one, and there's Annabelle.
Oh my god.
There's the little possessed doll.
Honestly, I think the little blonde doll that giggled was the craziest one.
Have you seen half of the American Girl set? Oh,
Well,
okay, creepy.
They were trying to get over. They were trying to get over the fear of, you know, all the shit that had happened.
Take a baseball bat. Use very solid.
And
that was
the reverend told them, you know, like, you have to get over this. You guys came out of this alive and strong. It's not always the best thing you could do, but you have to get over this. So when they pick up the doll, the husband's like, "What the hell? I threw that out." And she thinks, "Oh, it must have gotten, you know, placed in with everything else because of the fire." And you can tell it's got scratch marks and like its dress is all dirty and its hair is
How
all
do you mess
nappy.
something up like that, though? I mean, it got tossed in the trash can. How is it just
Well,
randomly all of a sudden?
if you watch the movie shows you that the doll has the ability to get up and walk and transport, but nobody ever sees it.
Right. Well, that's why I'm wondering, how the hell is it that it
Baseball
was like,
bat to
oh,
the
I
face.
chucked it in the trash can. Oh, well, it must have gotten messed up with everything else.
Yeah,
How
what did the police go?
fuck?
Did the police go through like the entire trash can, all their trash, and be like, "Oh, they must have wanted this place," unless the doll managed to place itself back in the house by the time
It
the fire.
did,
Yeah.
but
So what does the crazy white woman say?
we'll keep it.
We'll keep it. We're gonna keep it here in the house.
Damn white women.
Damn white people.
God damn it,
Baseball
Mikey.
bat to the face. Baseball bat to the face. That's all it takes.
I'm like, this thing looks dirty. It's disgusting looking. It's
And
creepy.
why would you want that in the kids' room anyway?
Yeah, and she places it like right there, overlooking the crib. I'm like, you are a horrible mother. You should not be giving, you know, you should not be having kids.
That's what I say to the parents that take
If there was any Asian, Mexican, black family, and they saw this back up,
Hell to the no.
Out the window it goes, falling flat.
You already heard my statement on that. Baseball bat.
I think, you know what? You're probably smarter than any of the white people in the movie universe.
Baseball bat, face, cracked doll, done.
They're doing maintenance on the furnace and everything, right? She's gonna do it now.
Josh,
Yep.
get it.
Emergency.
Here. Well, don't. I'm trying to get it off, Josh.
I'm assuming that's who called me today when I didn't answer.
Oops.
What do I do with this? Hide in my room?
Yeah.
All of them need to go cool.
Ooh, that's
Okay, when the hell did this get where?
Well, I got a letter a while ago saying they're supposed to be calling me.
we have an emergency. We're trying to hide everything.
Trying to hide everyone. We need to
Danger,
go.
danger, Will Robinson. Anyway.
Okay, but they place it in the baby's room. Once again, actually for a while, nothing starts to happen.
Inside my room for right now.
Okay. Sorry.
Like, nothing starts happening. You know, you think, the second that the dog gets there, it starts being creepy.
That's probably what made the jump scares even more so, though, at the end.
Because you were waiting so long for them to happen?
Yeah, all of a sudden you're just like, oh, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, nothing's happened. Maybe this is just going to be a dull one, just...
Yeah, and that's when everything starts getting crazy. But I think the first actual scare that happens inside the apartment building, they go for a walk, they meet the nice black lady who is in charge of a bookstore that has the occult, the Devil's Book, and knows all about angels and demons. Which is really convenient for some white people. But I think the first big scare that came was, it's raining, it's thunder and lightning, it's dark. She goes downstairs into the basement to put away some boxes. Now, why she waited until the nighttime to do this, I do not know.
Yeah, because shit never happens, like in an elevator by herself in the dark with a lightning storm going on.
Yeah, so we're sitting there, and she's sitting there in the thing. She's like looking around. She's got her flashlight, which is not turned on.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, was it when she got that there first?
Yeah.
I thought she turned it on after the lights went out.
No, she had it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then little baby stroller crawls at. No way, it's not. That's not what happens first. She meets two kids.
Yeah.
She meets two kids on the stairways while going for a walk. And like the kids are acting sort of creepy, and I kind of call the kids were the spirits of the chick and her boyfriend. Did anybody get that? Did you get that?
Which one?
The two children on the stairway,
I've
where
actually
she's
never
playing
seen
with
The
the.
Conjuring.
Huh?
I've never seen The Conjuring.
No, I'm talking about Annabelle.
Oh, and I don't know.
Okay. Well, there's two creepy kids on the stairs, and one of the kids is drawing, and one of them, the girl is playing with a doll, and the boy is like telling the girl, "Don't tell them your
talk to
name.
them,
Yeah, don't talk to
they're
them. Don't say
strangers."
anything. Yeah." But she's like, "Okay, that kid is smart. That's fine."
Well, then you're like, some shit's gone down here.
Yeah, because then she gets back and she starts seeing all these pictures that the boy drew, and they're pictures of her pushing the baby in a
And
thing.
a truck coming out.
And then a truck coming on, like right before her doorstep, a truck comes on and hits the baby in the last picture. So, her and the father start talking, and they're like, we should probably talk to his parents, this is creeping me out, this is horrible. And the dad's like, no, we shouldn't. Maybe, we should go talk, we should seek help. And she's thinking like, oh, we should go see a psychiatrist or something.
Introduce ourselves.
Yeah. And the dad is like, no, let's go to the priest. He's like, let's go to the priest. And the priest, of course, does the same thing. You came out this strong, horrible things have happened, but you're better for it. That's when shit starts to get real. She goes downstairs to the basement, puts away a box, starts looking for something else. Baby carriage rolls out. Baby starts crying. Now, motherly instincts would say, go check on the baby. Goes to check, doesn't see any, starts rumbling around, and a black hand comes out.
Well,
And-
the sound of the baby was the sound of her baby. It was the same sound that her child made.
Oh, yeah, true. So, and it scratches her, makes a symbol on her arm, and she backs up. And she looks up, and there's just this demon-looking face right there. It's not doing anything. It's just staring blankly at her.
That was like my biggest thing about the movie was the stairs. When she was
Oh, yeah.
running up the stairs. If you turn around and you see that fucking thing, why do you stop?
Yeah.
Why look back
Well,
at it?
and she look. Okay, this is the part that came up, and I was like, no, terrified of this part. She starts running back to the elevator. Well, she turns around and flashes her flashlight while she's waiting, and it just see the devil. You just see the demon. He's just standing there.
Hi, Ben.
Just standing there, just staring at her. Like, he's got the power to just run over there and wreck her shit. But he doesn't want to right now. He's like, no, I just had a chalupa. I just got back from Guatemala too. Time zones and shit like that. I'm too tired, eh? But she gets in the elevator. Door closes. I'm like, okay. Elevator's not going to work or shut down or something. It's going to be forced to open and she's going to have to escape.
No.
Nope.
Closes.
The elevator goes up, apparently opens up on the same floor. I'm thinking, okay, just a giant jump scare where he starts running towards it, right?
No.
No, you don't even see the demon in this version. Its door closes again. It makes it sound like it's going up. Opens back up on the same fucking floor. I'm like, okay, I don't know where this is going. My eyes are getting closed. Fuck this.
Nothing bad happened during that part, though. It was actually kind of funny.
I was like, nope. Eyes are closed. I'm holding on to the damn handles. I'm like, nope, don't know where this is going. And it's quiet. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I hear the elevator door. Okay, finally, we're going to go up. Open my eyes. Opens back up. I'm like, no, why are you doing this? And then that's when the power is cut. I'm like, oh, this white bitch is so screwed. I'm like, where's the scare? Where's the scare? And then I think that's when the demon starts, like, she sees the exit on the other side. And she's like, I gotta run past the carriage, hit the door, and then run up all, like, 5 floors. I'm thinking, okay, she hits it. She managed to get past the demon. I don't know if it just lets her go. On the, I think it was the second story, she looks down, and you kind of, like, there's a hook on the railing, and it turns into the demon's hand, and just disappears back. I'm thinking, okay, and you hear the thundering footsteps of it climbing the stairs. She gets to, like, the 4th floor. She looks down onto the stairs, and there's this demon just squatting on the
Looking
step.
at her.
Just looking at her like, oh, you caught me. Well, isn't that terrible for you? I'm imagining the demon with a British accent.
Okay.
He roars,
She runs,
screaming for help.
stops, and turns to look at it.
I know.
What
I'm
time is
like,
it?
huh?
When is it?
It is 6:09. I'm like, this is why white people can't survive in horror movies.
Oh, you have to go for
My entire thing, I was talking to Ben during the movie, and I was just like, see, this is why I don't own dolls. This right here is why.
Those are scary.
Ben is over there in the kitchen area, and he's nodding his head like, yep, not dealing with that
Oh,
shit.
Ben was just, the entire time, was just looking at me going, fuck this film. I was like,
But you know, the demon was actually pretty scary. You know, he wasn't making any threats. He wasn't saying anything.
well, they got it right, though, like, because they literally cannot take your
Yeah.
soul unless, of course,
You
it's
offer.
offered to them, which
Yeah.
is suicide, basically.
So she ends up back in the room. Her husband's out late at work. And a couple days go by where more creepy stuff is happening. She's talking to the black lady, and the black lady's like, oh, you have a demon in your house. It's not a ghost. And she's telling her all this shit. And then, you know, Black Lady gives us a little bit of her backstory. We're not going to talk about that because it's not too important until later on in the film. But, finally, like, the husband's on his way home. It's like in the middle of the day, I think. And she's there playing with the baby. All of a sudden, she hears noise coming from the baby's room. Like, she's hearing rocking and, like, things shaking and being thrown around. So she's there. And, of course, the doors get closed on her. And she looks underneath because she knows what's going on. She's at this point, she knows. She completely knows. She looks underneath the door. Annabelle drops on the floor just to stare straight at her. And then when she busts, and like, the demon starts throwing books on top of the baby, but misses completely. She breaks down the door, she runs towards the baby, saves the baby, and as she's there, hugging the baby starts crying. Because it's looking towards the window. And who's underneath the window with a single ray of sunshine flying through it? Is the doll. There's the doll. She turns towards it. The doll is kind of like hunched over. And then it sits up. And that's when she turns around and she sees it. Then the doll stands up.
It just kind of floats.
And then starts to levitate. And then, of course, I think this marks probably the 3rd appearance of the demon, because you only see half his face. Because he's holding the doll like a little puppet. He's like, I want to play. I want to play. Can we play house? We're going to play house. We're going to play haunted house. And then he roars. Poor Josh. Why couldn't you go, Josh?
Because I would not have been able to stay conscious.
Yes, Ben?
Ben's over there having a heart attack right now recalling that scene.
Apply Family Guy logic to that. Housekeeping, I come in?
No.
Stay?
I s- Pretty, actually, you know what? It does sound like a, it does sound like one of those housekeeping ladies. But they ask the minister to come in. He's like, okay, I know what you got here. I'll take the demon. I'll take the doll. We'll see. We'll try to hide it to try to weaken the demon's possession of it. You guys should be fine.
Should be.
So, alright, so father starts driving away. He's got the doll, and at first he's like, he has it sitting next to him, and then he's like, no, I'm gonna throw you in the back. Too creepy. Which, of course, everybody in the theater goes, no.
And we had little shits in our theater.
Yeah, we had assholes in our theater. They were calling out everything, but still made us jump. Let's see what happens next. He's driving. He's listening to, like, I think New York Mets game or something like that, or a Sox game.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it starts getting fuzzy, so you know the demon's there in the car with him. He tries to change the channel, and then like this deep voice just comes through, "May God have mercy on your soul." So he just turns it off. Like, Bobby Coon, would you like to recreate it for us?
No.
No?
I ain't saying it.
Alright. So he gets to the church. He's walking up the steps. He's got the doll in his arm. Turns around, and there's the crazy lady.
Psycho bitch.
Yeah, the crazy psycho bitch. Just standing right behind him, not doing anything. Minister sees this. He's like, ain't fucking with that shit. Turns around, tries to go inside. And at this point, he just gets kicked. He's trying to walk in the door and he gets kicked by the demon outside. I kind of laughed at this part. Because after he was kicked, I put my hands up like a referee from NFL and went like, goal! Oh shit. But eventually the demon ends up finding its way back. And of course, they start dealing with it. Mother's there, she has the single black lady. And they have a nice dinner together because her husband's away. All of a sudden shit starts happening. They can't find the baby. And then just as the black lady is almost about to pull her outside of the room, outside of the apartment, we start hearing like the neighbors upstairs start to move. And it kind of pans over to the middle of the hallway, and there's the demon right there. And like you see it for like a second, and he just comes up and he just shoryukens the poor black lady outside. Eagle Boost, you doing okay over there?
Yeah.
You just sound really quiet.
No, I just laughed at whatever you just said. He just straight up Shayukin the lady. I was like, gee.
Yeah, this demon doesn't give a fuck. So the crazy shit starts happening. It makes her think that she's killed her baby, and that it's taken the baby away. Well, meanwhile, this is happening. The father's at the hospital with the minister, and the minister tells him it can't take the baby because the baby can't offer its soul. It's after the mother. So he gets there, they break down the door, they run to the mother who's inside the baby's room, and she's holding a doll, she's about to walk outside from the window, and just drop. They manage to grab her and the doll, and they bring her inside, and that's when the black lady stands up and sacrifices herself. And it shows you two shots of her. It shows her when she's hit the ground and has the doll, cuts back to the family, cuts back to her and the doll's gone. And the movie ends with basically the beginning, because you see this grandma, she sees the doll inside like a pawn shop or whatever. She grabs it and she buys it and she sends it to her granddaughter, whatever, who's a nurse with all her friends. And that's where the original story kicks off for Annabelle. Now, those of us who did go to see it, what would we rate the movie? Bobby Coon?
It kind of was terrible. I give it like a 5.
You give it a 5?
No, I'm using Wii
Jen?
Fit Trainer.
4 or 5.
4 or 5? Just average? Not as good as it should have been?
It could have been better.
Could have been better?
It was nice to have something that was a little bit creepier, but I think
of course
that,
it has a doll, so everything's going to be creepy about it.
Out of here, man.
yeah. That was like, it wasn't even, Annabelle wasn't even the creepiest part of that film. It was a goddamn blonde doll that, like, when you pull the string, it giggles at you.
And actually, isn't that one of the things that they use? The tricker? I think that is.
Yeah. For the baby or something like
Yeah.
that.
Now, Ben, are you still here? I don't think Ben is here.
He's outside.
Oh, he's outside? Okay.
Ben did not like that film.
Apparently Ben did not like that film. Apparently he's sleeping with nightlights right now.
Pretty accurate.
I'm gonna have to go with everybody else and say, yeah, I give it at least a 5. If it tried any harder, it'd probably be a 6. What does you? Now, Ego Boost. Does this sound like a movie you would take a girlfriend to?
No.
No?
Because hero movies usually end up being pretty dumb anyways.
That's what you guys watch.
That's why you go, you take her. She starts getting scared and you're like, oh, come on, this ain't that bad. And then you make her laugh. She realizes you make her laugh and then, you know, you go.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
There we go.
Okay, bro, that's definitely not the process.
I'm just kidding.
Definitely not the process.
Avi Senpai.
No.
Would you go to see this movie?
You just spoiled the fucking movie. I don't know anymore.
I know. We warned you. You could have walked outside.
And now I'm definitely not going to see it because I know everything that's going to happen.
We gave you like
Yeah,
12
but
warnings.
you know everything that's going to happen, but the person you might go with doesn't.
No, I'm not going to take someone to a movie that I'm not going to enjoy.
I'm bad at this game.
Well, what movie would you take them to, Ego Boost?
I don't know. But I have this list of all the Marvel movies that are coming out.
Are those confirmed?
I don't know.
Because Robert Downey Jr. just announced Iron Man 4 is being made right now.
Well, they all have like release, they all have dates and everything.
I don't think those are the actual ones though.
I don't know.
Mikey,
They're
I'll
really
fucking
sure
put you out.
me.
Oh my gosh.
Tim, this is the age of Photoshop.
Oh, I understand.
Alright.
But
Now-
Ant-Man
I would be interested in seeing Ant-Man.
and Doctor Strange.
I didn't know there was a Doctor Strange.
They've been
Just
I've
so
been
love.
waiting for Doctor Strange.
Actually, did you know, I think it was in... I think it was in The Winter Soldier, where you actually see Doctor Strange's name show up on the list of people that are being targeted.
Yeah. What?
Master Chef? What do you think?
Pretty sure your bubble has a penis.
About
I'm
Annabelle?
normal. I don't like to be scared.
You don't
It's
like
a
that?
normal thing. I don't like to.
So
Because
it's-
you either get one or two reflexes, fight or flight, and I can't punch the screen, first off. Second off, I know it's behind there, and I don't want to damage anything back there.
Oh wow.
So this is not a movie. Hey! So this is a
It's
movie
just
you would
not
not
a
be.
genre that I don't like.
Okay.
It's just a genre that I've never really had an interest in.
Okay. Then let's go ahead a little bit in the future. What movies are we gonna go see soon? That we want to go see.
Oh my god, no, these stuff's happening.
We're gonna start with Ego Boost.
Really?
I have no idea.
I totally watched that point.
Come on, Ego Boost. I'm sure there's a movie you want to go see.
Not really, not right now.
Forgive him, ladies and gentlemen. He's probably too high to know.
Oh my god.
Wabi-kun?
None.
I'm not alone.
I don't like watching movies. Unless I'm getting paid for it.
Well, Mikey,
Dracula.
Mikey's
Javi
bad.
Senpai, I'm asking you right now. If you say no, I'm coming over there and just three stooging all of you.
Oh,
I
you
actually
did want
know
to see
some
Annabelle,
movies.
but you just.
I already told you what happened.
Well,
No.
You don't get to hear it again. We already told, he already
Alright.
told you.
no, I'm asking about movies that he wants to go see besides
He
Annabelle.
already said something. He was the first one.
What'd you say?
You get to hear it again.
Avi Senpai, if you don't say anything,
You get no love.
you don't say anything,
You just did.
your woman's gonna be dating a eunuch.
No.
Trust me, we have the technology. You will
You know
not.
what? Honestly, all I'm waiting for is Battle of Gods to drop on DVD, so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Okay.
You know what?
That's staying in. Spread out the teeth.
But no other movies you want to go see in theaters?
No,
Nope.
not that we haven't already picked up.
Alrighty. Master Chef?
So, I've seen
Oh my
about
God.
a good 3/4 of the movies that are coming out for this month.
Alright.
I see trailers for them and whatnot. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't get anything, Javi Senpai. You sit there and you be quiet.
Fury doesn't look
He
too
is
bad,
bad.
but then again, I love World War II. Anything dealing with
Oh,
World
yeah.
War II, always fun. And it's about a battalion, a tank battalion, going through, what are they called? Gosh, what are they called? The Brun? No, so something. It's the French countryside where they have all the roads and whatnot. And what would happen is the Germans would set up ambushes in those ditches. And yeah. It's about a tank unit. There's literally just one unit with a tank, and they were going through.
And just fuck everybody. Hey!
Well, and there's a bunch of misfits. You know, people that didn't belong there. Another one that was kind of interesting that I might go see, I was thinking about, was St. Vincent.
Mine now. Claim it. I was this one down. You never kindly gave me one. No, fuck no. Don't get any. Get no love. That one's mine. That one's mine. No. I own that one. I own that one.
Alright. Okay.
So as I was saying, St. Vincent, which is the new Bill Murray movie.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, we saw that one in the trailers. I think.
Wait. I do want to watch something though.
Oh, really, Javi Senpai? Enamor us with your wish list.
Well, Mockingjay Part 1 comes out, and it's my shit. Fuck you.
He won't. What? No.
They turned that into a saga?
They decided the trilogies
We're
are
talking
now
about the
4
books or-
movies. I thought you knew that. The new trilogy is
I'm
4.
sorry, I did not get the fucking memo.
So
Yeah,
I remember
apparently.
seeing something. Is Harry Potter returning?
No.
I actually played them for a week.
I've heard rumors, but I don't think it is. There's a new movie gonna come out. It's about the it's based on one of her books called the Magical and Mystical Monsters or whatever Animal Guide to the Harry Potter World.
I say Greasy.
Which sounds more like a documentary, and I want someone from the BBC to document it.
Morgan Freeman.
There we go.
And
Ms.
now
Jen?
we have
Any movies that you're planning on going to see or
Why
want to
don't
go
you
see?
give me just these hypocrites
Actually,
go?
one of them was already mentioned. I do kind of want to go see Fury.
I lost it.
But
I think everybody wants to kind of go see that.
yeah. I'm not. I don't like Brad Pitt. That.
I don't either, but it's alright.
But it's still. It looks actually well done. You know.
I'm kind of iffy on it because it has Shia LaBeouf in it, and he's.
I don't want to watch it because of that, honestly.
I don't either.
Fury. It has Brad Pitt. They're all in the tank, and Shia LaBeouf is not the new guy in this one. He's part of the main group. He's not the new guy.
No, technically he is the new
No,
guy.
this is the tank one. This is the one about the tank. No.
No.
Is this a sequel to Inglourious Basterds?
No.
No.
It's not.
It's not.
Because this one's still happening during the World War. It's just at the end of it.
What?
It's after D-Day.
I wouldn't
Them going
mind
through the
a
Brundle.
sequel to Inglourious Basterds, but they kind of already ended the war. Where can you put that? Unless it's about Vietnam.
No.
Then yeah, I could probably see that.
No.
Which don't tempt them.
Actually, technically, the Pacific War part of World War II didn't happen until after VE Day.
Yeah.
So,
Any other movies?
in your face, you can still do it.
Yeah.
You just have to go to the Pacific.
Okay, children, quiet down over
What
there.
would they do next? What happened if Hiroshima didn't happen?
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing a movie like that.
No, you wouldn't. You would definitely mind because nothing would happen. We would lose the war and everything else. Because literally, the people that were supposed to go to Hiroshima had a life expectancy of less than 12 seconds. You would get off the boat and you would be mowed down by a machine gun. That was the plan.
I thought a military strategist had come out and say, yeah, if we hadn't dropped the bomb, we would not have. They actually said we would not have lost, but it would have been a great loss.
Yeah.
We would have. They're like we would have wiped out Japan completely down to the last person, but it would have cost us a shit ton to do.
Well, because the whole point was that all that they were doing was they were sitting there on those beaches with machine guns and they were just mowing us down as soon as we got off the boat.
We apologize for the beeping. Apparently these are what, CO2 monitors or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Go Lord. Any movies that you want to go see that we could probably, you know, if you
Dracula.
Dracula the Untold Story?
Oh yes, I forgot. I love the fuck out of Dracula.
What is up with the movie? Okay, so
There we go.
I've
We're getting
been
another
noticing
ram right
this.
here.
Well, no, I've been noticing this. This is driving me crazy. Why do we have to change every bad guy into a good guy?
Or at least that anti-hero.
At least an anti-hero. Yeah, Maleficent. oh, I'm not an evil witch. I just wanted to save the forest. I'm not an evil, bloodthirsty person that was described as someone that was worse than the devil himself.
What are you talking about, Javi Senpai?
Nothing.
There's no spoilers here at all. If you haven't seen the movie yet, that's your own fault. Since you do have internet, you can just go online and watch the damn movie yourself.
I just recently got internet, so.
Just go find a movie and watch it. It's not that
Redbox,
hard.
it's out.
Yeah, Redbox it for $1.
But no, it's the whole thing. Like they even say like, not even the pits of hell compared to Dracula.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna turn him into a good guy. Sure.
Well, I don't think they specifically say they're gonna turn him into a good guy. They're just saying here's how he started out.
Here's how he started out. He had to be a villain so that way they could win the war. That's basically what they were doing.
Yeah, and then you kind of
exactly
have to admit they don't have to throw, because you see him fighting these armies and like, why do we have to go Lord of the Rings in this thing?
It's stupid.
Movies are getting, I will admit, some movies are getting really dumb.
It's not only that, it's just that they're running out of ideas and then they get on this fix because they think it sells and it doesn't. It really doesn't.
So anything else you wanted to see, Josh?
No, just Dracula.
Just Dracula?
Rated R season.
So what about Left Behind? Don't you want to see that?
What's that?
It's based on Christian books where the revelations happen and like all the people who did believe in God are taken away. And then the rest of the world has to try and recover, and like, Antichrist shows up and tries to save the world.
Sounds interesting.
The whole point of it is actually at the rapture.
Yeah, the rapture
100,000 people or so are left behind
to
try
there's
to
more
convert.
than that.
Oh, I know, but what they're saying is that they are left behind to convert.
Everybody
to convert the people that are still in
denial. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, give yourself over to Christ and be
the
saved.
the whole point is the first thing that goes is Christianity. Christianity is deemed illegal, and so then they make.
Well, that doesn't happen till later, but no, it's not illegal.
Everything.
Later on in the story, it's not illegal to be a Christian. It's in order to do anything, you have to have the mark of the Antichrist placed on you.
That was right.
And if you don't have the mark, you're taken in for questioning and probably killed.
Yeah, that was.
But like the entire apocalypse starts happening after the rapture.
Yeah.
This is basically what would happen and what would probably go on.
Oh my god.
It's kind of a.
It's based on the book series. I like the book series when I was in middle school.
I did too, and I like the original kind of movies with Kirk Cameron and all them. It was interesting.
I have the original movies. I gotta rewatch them before I head out.
just don't know if I want to watch it with Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god.
Hey, Nicolas Cage makes any movie, in my opinion, at least 20 times better.
What?
Yes. Cause
No.
Yes, he does.
No.
Because you know he's gonna pull some of the craziest faces.
He's only good in like Ghost Rider.
That was a terrible movie.
God.
Those were terrible movies, but Nicolas Cage made them worth watching.
That's exactly. That's why he's terrible. Those movies are terrible.
Actually, what was it? Anybody here seen The Wicker Man, the remake?
It was terrible.
With Nicolas Cage.
I don't
terrible.
know what that is.
Hey, if Nicolas Cage in a bear suit punching the shit out of a woman does not make you laugh, you have no humor.
I don't know if that
That's
makes me
cruel.
mad. It's sort of brutal, like.
That's cruel.
Well, no, he gets in a fight with like 3 women on here.
So
Well,
he's
actually, he gets in a fight with one woman. One woman tries to wrestle him, and then like he just straight up knocks out a bitch.
This is she get?
Yeah.
No,
There's actually a
just
woman on
kidding.
the island called Sister Biatch.
That's the best.
Yeah, and he gets into a fight like fisticuffs this bitch, just like boom, boom. What are you trying to say?
I'm just kidding. That movie, I like Wolf of Wall Street.
Right.
That's
Good.
Who plays coke in the girl's asshole?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Wolf of Wall Street, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
What was the scene, Javi?
Whoa.
We can't say it too many children watch this.
Yeah. And the first
Children
like 10
children
minutes of
watch
it-
this.
There's a new way to do. Well, there's an old way to do coke, but that I didn't know that about. You blow it into a girl's ass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just straight up there.
Dude, I have there's an entire list of things you can do with cocaine on the internet. I occasionally, whenever I want to laugh, I look at the list.
Well, that's probably it was funny watching it.
That movie.
I'm gonna have to look up the scene now.
James
You
just
should
hates
watch that
every
movie,
movie
it's
in
fantastic.
It's like 3 hours,
He's
but
like smoking
3 hours
crack
long?
with
Oh
me.
god, that's okay. I don't have a life, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, it's a good movie.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and move on from this. And we're gonna go on to our last subject. How far along are we in this damn thing? Barely an hour in. You guys are... These three are no fun.
What are you
Dude,
doing?
we've been sitting here listening to you rant about this.
Yeah,
fucking
you've been
movie.
listening, not giving any input.
Spoiling all of it.
I'm not spoiling anything for you.
You already spoiled it.
Oh, let me see.
Well, you know what,
Not
Tim?
for you,
You don't have
baby.
money to do shit anyway.
I have fucking plenty of money.
No, you don't.
I
If you had
do.
money, you wouldn't be here.
If you had money, you would have bought dinner instead of trying to bum off of it.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Anyway,
Anyway, last subject before we close out for the night. Naruto, the manga, has 5 more chapters left. Well, I think 4 more now because the new one just came out today.
Wasn't that like supposed to happen like 5 chapters ago?
I was hoping for it to end 5 fucking chapters ago.
It even said like the end.
I knew what I
It
called.
says that at the end of every
Called it.
chapter. You shut up.
my
I called
heart.
it. What are you talking about? There's a secret.
Your heart-
It's
Shot.
gonna, yeah, just one.
Hold on.
Fuck.
It's impossible.
Oi, children on the couch.
Hey!
Vanity's Emptiness is coming out secret rare.
Well, we'll do that next then. Shut
There's
up.
some news
We're
right
on
now.
something right now. Focus here.
Raigeki the one.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go around the room about
They
this.
both die.
My heart. It's just gone.
Gosh, the good Lord's heart. What? I didn't even know you had a heart.
It was
small.
ass.
It's small,
and,
black.
and it cares very little for very few, but
Go hard.
those things.
That makes me feel better.
Good.
How do you hope this ends?
Huh?
How do you hope this ends? Because it's going somewhere where I was hoping it wasn't gonna go.
I hope they both die.
You hope they both die?
Yeah.
Roughly senpai?
Just like look. Like look what happened when these two went at it. Learn from this fucking lesson. Don't be fucking idiots. Don't be a brooding little bitch. Don't be an oblivious blonde idiot.
Alright. Jen, how do you feel about Naruto ending?
Finally.
15 years, people. This thing has
Pretty
been going
much.
on.
I was like, oh, you mean now it's
But you know what
finally
the
ending.
funny part is? 15 years, One Piece is still going too.
Good.
It's not ending.
Can you speak a little bit more, James?
Good.
You're just kind of
Okay, so here's why I stopped doing Naruto. Because every
Well, why
5
would you?
seconds,
I don't think Naruto plays for that team.
Well, no. This is why I stopped watching it. This is why I stopped reading it. This is why I stopped everything for Naruto.
Happy
Because
RP.
it's a little more creative. Like all the creativity out of the all the creativity out of the series is gone. They've been doing
And
the
One
same
Piece hasn't
thing.
hit that?
No.
No.
One Piece still does the same thing.
It's basically go here, find a map, now find the treasure, search another area,
Fight some
Let 'em
motherfuckers.
fight some motherfuckers.
Dude, they have
Horse
fucking,
and treasure.
like armies of people that go with them, like when they're fighting bosses and shit. They have fucking like
Okay.
squads of people.
Okay, nobody cares. Anyway,
Avi Senpai, Naruto's ending. How do you feel? 15 years.
Are both of them dying? I don't know. I just
Fucking-
We don't know.
I
That,
just
that
need
will
to
be
know.
told to us.
I just need to know.
That will be told to us in the last 4 chapters that are supposed to come out. It ends on November 10th.
What?
And then 2 months
Stop
afterwards,
it.
we get the last movie.
Naruto the last.
Is the movie gonna
There was
actually be
something
canon?
with the Naruto movie where
They-
Naruto marries Shion.
movies are never canon.
Wait, say that again?
She doesn't. He just promises to.
He just promises to give her a baby. He doesn't promise to marry her.
And I don't even think he
Unless this
realizes
is like
that's
this is
what he's
Goku
doing.
Chi Chi level here.
Probably.
That's basically it. He didn't realize what he was saying.
What the fuck
Sorry,
was that?
Mikey.
What the fuck was that?
That was her drink
And on what?
on his shoes.
Okay. All day.
You know, before the podcast, we were actually talking about Mikey doing something stupid with the shoes.
This time everything just dropped on his
It's
shoes.
just- and like Mikey and his shoes hate him.
Mikey's
I'm sorry, Mikey.
funny.
See, this is karma happening right here, folks. I'm pretty sure this is karma.
That's funny.
Oh, all that soda. It's oh god, it's
You
everywhere,
spilled
folks.
the hand. You spilled the hand.
You spilled.
It was your fault though.
It was fine where it was. You didn't have to fucking. Okay.
Anyway,
Rolling along.
Rolling along. Hold on. Shut up. Shut up.
Tatsunago.
Avi Senpai, 15 years of Naruto, following the series. How do you feel about it?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I'm actually looking into Senpai's eyes. They're kind of glistening.
I'm looking to buying all the manga once.
Oh, dear
it just
God.
Drops, it just drops.
Are you gonna like nail them onto the wall with the cover facing forward?
No, they're gonna be in
a
the
box?
bathroom.
In the bathroom.
And
Well,
that's gonna be life.
where crap goes.
That's where crap goes. Okay.
So that means you're gonna stop stealing Caddy's phone, then, right?
I use my DS. I can just use it.
Oh man.
Avi,
that's
what are you
flag.
doing in there? Nothing. Ugh. Bloop.
Naruto.
He's like,
Robbie.
thank God.
Wabi-kun?
I think the series is dumb. The series was always dumb. I don't think the series is good. I thought it was shit. Because I need to know what to play the game like.
Really bad.
Yeah, folks, for those who don't understand what game we're talking about, Miss Jen here, she created a Naruto RPG for us that we've been playing. And in order for Wabi-kun to understand who everybody is and what their character acts like, he had to read the entire series, starting all the way from the beginning, which he did manage in like 2 weeks or so.
That was the funny part.
But at the last chapter, he was like, "Nope, I'm done with this. This is bullshit. I hate everything and everyone."
It was your fault.
Ego boost.
I'm okay with it ending finally. I thought it got really dumb after the Akatsuki's like.
Nearly all of them died. You thought that would have been the end,
Yep, I was hoping for it anyways.
and then it just turned all to crap before we had this giant war.
I think they were just like, okay, let's see how strong we can actually make everybody, and just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just went all Dragon Ball Z on us.
Well, it's the long-running thing for action, though.
Yeah.
For action anime, that is the #1 thing that happens. How strong can I become?
One Piece does it. Fairy Tail does it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the way that One Piece does it is that there's a big gap usually between the two. Like, okay, I get strong.
Like Zoro versus what's his name, the guy
Well,
who
yeah.
sits on the throne and looks like a vampire hunter. Like the first time we see him,
See, no,
Yeah.
that was a good.
that was
a good anime. It was Vampire Hunter D. Why can't most animes be like that?
Well, the twist is during the 2-year skip, he actually trains with Mihawk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What twist?
yeah.
I hate
That's the whole
One
thing.
Piece so
Yeah.
much so.
But
It's
like
so
the whole thing is like
It's
they
so
get
bad,
the
Tim.
So good.
It's
a
terrible.
repeated circle. They go here, they don't find the treasure. They get told the
That's
treasure
every
somewhere
anime,
else,
though,
and they go
nowadays.
another
It's gonna
way.
end eventually. One fucking.
I hope it dies with them getting sucked into a whirlpool.
I think Straw Hat pirates are gonna fight the redhead
I mean,
pirates.
even Gurren
and-
Lagann is
Yeah.
similar.
red
I
hair
mean,
shank.
Yes, I think Luffy's gonna whoop his ass. They're gonna have to fight for One Piece.
All right.
It's gonna be him, and it's gonna be what's his name?
Now, with that ending the movie,
Blackbeard.
it has been.
Blackbeard
I think it has been
yeah.
announced that the movie will be
Maybe not.
canon or something. Well, it will talk about the
Blackbeard
Uchiha
died.
family,
No,
the
he's the one
Sasuke and
that's
Naruto, and the Ten Tail Beast.
Blackbeard, yeah.
So we'll see how that
I remember
goes.
Blackbeard died.
Yeah.
I love Blackbeard.
Steals
very much.
Blackbeard's
You took
power.
my phone
But why did you give it to him?
to read something.
Aces power in one hand.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm actually kind of happy. I've just stuck around for 15 years because you know what?
Where?
If I'm gonna read something, I'm gonna stick through to the end.
Yep.
Now that it's ending, I'm happy.
watch though, it's gonna end, and then he's gonna do some kind of stupid epilogue thing, or there's gonna be more movies.
All I
to try-
wanted ever since the end of the war is an epilogue. Is it really that hard just to give me a fucking epilogue?
Well, I think that like they're gonna do the whole Dragon Ball thing where they're just not gonna stop making movies.
No, I think the creator. Well, once the announcement was made, there were rumors flying around. He hasn't kind of announced it yet that there is going to be a third Naruto series, but it's going to take place with the future generation.
Right.
See, that actually sounds pretty cool.
But the
Hopefully
only problem
Naruto's
with
like
that,
Hokage or something.
Well, we don't know
I
yet.
hope
We
he
don't know how
dies.
far in generations they're
but
going to
the
go.
problem with
Yeah.
that
I mean,
is
it could be kind of
all
Hammer's
the
kids.
flames from all
Right.
the fanboys, fangirls,
Name Naruto.
parents.
And what's he doing? He's running around doing pranks and shit, eating ramen, getting into fights.
Again.
You're fucking dumb. He's gonna die. Watch.
Actually,
Well,
Konohama
because
was
he's
one
the
of
being
the
a
main
bad
characters I thought would die. I thought Konohama was gonna like.
I was kind of hoping, like, come on,
That's
just
hoping
kill
for-
somebody in Naruto's life besides the third Hokage.
Dude, Pain killed everybody.
He brought them all back to life, though.
Yeah, because Naruto's a pansy.
No, Naruto just used Talk no
Naruto
Jutsu.
speech. Naruto speech.
Naruto
Speech
Talk no
level
Jutsu.
100. Speech level fucking Naruto. That's like on a whole nother tier. It's ridiculous.
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on
He
to
even
Skyrim
says,
and make
he's
a
like,
mod.
This is my chance.
Yeah.
And he just fucking talks to him. I'm like, that's your special fucking move you train so you can talk to people? Fuck this. This whole fight was for nothing.
It could be the whole Dragon Ball thing where it takes him 20 minutes to power up.
And then he wastes everything and he tries to give the character.
That is true, and you know, Dragon Ball Z plays.
At
I'm
least Naruto's
Tim,
actually doing
how
something
about this?
semi-productive
How about this?
instead
I'll
of
go
just
ahead-
standing there looking like he's constipated for four episodes.
That is true.
Okay, you know what? How about this, Tim? I'll go and make a mod for Skyrim for you. I'll even buy you the entire game for PC and everything. I'll buy a
Okay.
brand new PC.
Yep. Okay.
And I will create a mod for speech, where the speech doesn't go to 100. It
Goes
goes
to
to
Naruto.
Naruto level.
Yep.
And you will never reach that level.
Well, hey, in Fallout
Hobby
3, you have 100 speech
45.
and still fail.
Yeah.
Bye guys. Bye,
Bye.
Hobby.
Bye, Hobby
Later,
Senpai.
Hobby.
We wave to Hobby Senpai. Everybody say goodbye. Bye, Hobby Senpai.
Right.
Say goodbye.
No.
Say goodbye, Ben.
No.
Goodbye, Ben.
Goodbye, Ben.
Ben's occupied.
Ben is
Yeah,
occupied.
tomorrow.
We wish him the best of luck in his endeavors.
I'm not.
However,
I don't know.
Alright. But
Leave me alone.
is
Why
there
are you
anything
asking
else
these
we want to
questions?
cover?
I want you to be free, Tim. I want to get you on
Wait,
the farm.
hold on.
Let-
lights been on?
Oh shit.
My lights?
Mikey,
did someone forget to turn off his lights?
I didn't turn on his lights.
Go turn them off.
I didn't turn on his lights.
You probably did while you were trying to switch the thing. If you kill my battery, that's
What?
gonna suck.
Switch your what?
If you go to hit the turning signal, instead of doing this, clicking it up and down, you actually turned it.
Let me do that. I use my signal.
Mikey's like, what the hell's a signal?
I'm like,
God damn it, Mikey.
I remember turning those lights off last night, so I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully it's not my car he's talking about.
It is your car. Did you lock the door?
What door?
Right door?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, first of all, I wasn't sitting in the front. That was James's job.
James!
So who has Ray's keys then?
Ray has his keys.
Ray has to make sure he doesn't give it back to
I'm
him.
like, I have my keys. My lights apparently are on in the car.
Did you lock the door?
I was the last one.
Jesus,
I was the
shit.
last one out of that
So
door.
James was supposed to be like the supervisor. That was all you.
Says the guy who
Please
got
go
out
lock my
on
car,
side.
please, James.
You
Oh,
have to
dear Lord.
supervise the children.
Okay.
Says Tim who walked out of
And
that
see
door
that, and check to
shut
make
it.
sure there's shit in
I
there
just
that's
wanna
not
be
sprayed
safe.
over
It's not my
by.
job to lock the door.
This is Don Mantaray. I gotta go check on my fucking car now. Until next time, folks. Josh the Goat Lord, Miss Jen, Master Chef, Wabi Coons,
Hashtag
Tim Eagle
weird.
Boost,
Yo.
Ben's on the computer, Hobby's out. Fuck this shit.